All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Damoon-headed, welcome to the Blunderbuss special. My name is Bob, and I'm your host. I'd like to introduce, with me as always, is the illustrious Nate.
What's up?
And always, last but never least, the ever-cantankerous Dave.
Yo.
And, thank you for joining us this, I don't know what's today, Tuesday afternoon, I guess, or whenever you decide to listen to us.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
And today, we're we're coming back from A-KON, and we're just going to talk about, I guess, the whole A-KON experience this year.
Dallas.
Yes. And then, of course, we're going to probably talk about anime or whatever, if you watch the game or not, or whatever comes in our sweet little heads. Dave, did you want to cover anything today?
Well, I did not get to go to A-KON. I've actually never been to A-KON. And so I just want to hear a little bit about the mischief that you guys run into going over there.
Not too much mischief.
Yeah. This is probably why it wasn't the best con that you guys have done.
Yeah, well, I was...
It was the tiredest con that we've ever
been,
to be honest.
Yeah, I was talking about how, maybe we need to stop going to con. People said we were just getting old. Yeah, maybe we are just getting old, because we got back to the room, and we're just like, man, we're tired. And, of course, at the Hilton, for some reason, the room was really hot, and the best chair there was... right underneath the air conditioning vent.
Oh, dude, the AC sucked, man.
Yeah.
Bob was trying to pull up what was it, a thermometer on his phone, and I was trying to check the temperature because it said we put the thermostat down to 62. Mm-hmm. Fucking bullshit.
Yeah,
at the Best Western Thursday night, we put it at 62. That bitch was like 44.
Yeah, it's cold. We gotta turn. We had to. Yeah, well, it's because apparently there was two conventions. There's A-KON, which apparently had 30,000 people. It was this huge convention this year, and it
just keeps getting bigger.
Yeah, and they apparently in the area they had the North Texas Tabletop Convention. Which apparently that was so huge that it actually sucked up a lot of the rooms, so we couldn't actually book a room on Thursday. So we had to actually stay at night at the Best Western, which it wasn't really that bad. It was
AC fucking worked.
AC worked,
and unfortunately we didn't find out till we left. That what the hell was that place that was like, Baby Dolls?
Baby Dolls
was like right around the corner.
Yeah, we were like, oh man, we were leaving.
We could have gone to the fucking titty bar. We could have walked there.
The Dallas titty bar, got trashed, then come back because this has been best con ever. But no, we missed out. So,
all right, and is this a famous titty bar?
Probably not. I've never heard of it.
No, it was literally in walking distance from the Best Western. What sucked is we didn't know about it to take advantage of it.
This sounds like poor preparation.
No, because
a failure to plan, Bob.
Yes,
well, no.
Yes.
We've always stayed in the hotel that the convention's always been in,
and we weren't planning to go to the titty bar because that's just
it was just we just had to stay there Thursday night, because it's so much easier. Just like when we go to the Renaissance Fair, it's always easier to go as early as you can, so that way you get there, you can set things up and relax, so that way you're kind of refreshed for the weekend. Unfortunately, we weren't refreshed for shit.
No, we're just. Like I said, we're just tired. We're like, we'd walk around a little bit, and they're like, let's go back to the room. I'm kind of thirsty. And we didn't get hardly drunk. We made a couple drinks.
No, Friday night, we got pretty fucked up. Hell, John got shit-faced and passed out.
Yeah.
We come back to the room, and it's like, John, what the fuck? Blah, blah, blah. John, you fucked up. No, I'm okay. You're fucking trash, man. Yeah.
Yeah, but this year, like I said, we didn't hardly drink at all. We're just like, we're tired. Like, what's on TV? Is that the Champ Traveler's Wife? Oh, I haven't seen this movie. Then we end up watching the movie and like, I know we should walk around, but this is a good movie, and I'm just still tired.
Wow.
God, we're old.
What sucked is they brought hentai type shit back. They brought like adult stuff back. And we go down there to go check it out at least.
Of course, we were like, 5 minutes before we get there, and the line's like around the block. I was like, man.
And they're showing it in like one of the smaller rooms, and there's more people. They probably can't even fit half the people that are in that line in that one fucking room. It's what the fuck?
Yeah, because
So we just bailed.
So do you guys think it's getting too big?
I guess the problem that I've seen with this damn thing over the years is the planning. The planning has been shit. It takes them years to fucking figure out, we need to fix this. And once they fix that, they've got other shit that they need to fix.
Of course.
Like the registration, fucking worked this year.
Oh, it was
fucking
awesome
worked.
this year. Yeah, of course. Like, because I think the first time we went there, the registration was terrible. They tried to funnel us all past the dealer room, and the line went through the dealer room to get a thing, but that created this terrible bottleneck, and it just turned into a giant clusterfuck. Like, people trying to walk in and walk out, and in the same line, people were trying to register at the same time.
And they're trying to check passes, and it was stupid.
It was in a
fucking
hallway
stupid.
that was 10 feet wide, so you can imagine that was just chaos. And eventually, I think it was like the first year he was there at the Hilton.
Yeah.
The fire marshal had to go and close everything down because it was just too much,
Yeah, it was too
much of
crazy.
just a quagmire. It's just people just asses to elbows stuck next to each other. This year they actually they have a really nice line. It's in somewhere kind of wide where they actually could at least I guess filter down their numbers, but at least cut their numbers down.
Well, like in the big ballrooms, I guess you could say, where they'll have like the raves and the concerts and stuff. Last year they put the registration in there, which it was better, but it was retarded. It's like I used the disabled veteran disability line and stuff, and Bob and everybody else, they actually got almost registered before I did. It was so fucking retarded, and there was only like 8 people in the fucking line. It's like, what the fuck is going on? This year it was
awesome. This year, it was like,
and this is pre-reg, so it was like we've already gotten our tickets like months in advance. It's like we should be able to shoot through this shit pretty quickly. You know what the fuck is going on?
Considering we were only there for maybe an hour,
maybe that
yeah,
For registration?
Yeah, which honestly, an hour is cake. That's great compared to like when the last time every time registration we were there. Oh, the line. They open at 9:00. We're there at 7. And we're standing for 2 hours, and then we have to wait for another 2 hours just to get our tickets. Like now, everything is
And that's
a lot more
pre-reg.
Yeah, and everything
That's
is
fucking pre-reg. It's fucking
everything's
stupid.
streamlined now.
Ridiculous.
But it is 30,000 people though.
Well,
No.
it is.
But this is Thursday. There's only so many people there Thursday morning. Which it would have been great if we had the hotel there, or in the convention, because then as soon as we're done, we could we wandered around. There's really not shit to do. Just check things out where stuff is going to be. But we could have just gone up to the room, hung out, watched some TV, drink, order some pizza, whatever. But we had to go all the way to another. It was probably maybe 10 minutes away, so it wasn't too bad of a commute.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just a shot down the highway.
It's next to Baby Dolls.
And now you know. And see, the next time you go to A-KON, you purposely stay at the Best Western, get the cold air conditioning room, you hit the strip club, you get your juices going, you get energized, then you're pumped for Friday.
I don't know if I want to get my juices going and go back to a room with 3 dudes.
You could always invite a girl over, Bob.
Yeah.
But like, sweetheart, we got a room literally walking distance. We're here for the A-KON, so yeah, we're safe. Yeah, sure.
Like that worked out so great last time.
Standing there with a fistful of condoms.
What happened last time, Bob?
No, nothing happened, Dave. Nothing happened. All right, I don't want to talk about it. All right.
Drink your drink, then tell us the story.
Yeah, you can't you can't push him too much, but
I tried to scream, but my mouth is full of flap.
His Russian lemonade is going to get quite salty with those tears.
Oh my god. Yeah, but so we're talking about
yeah. See, that's the strategy.
yeah, just
deflect.
deflect.
No.
So
until the pain goes away.
So what did you guys do? What did you guys do Friday?
Well, after because
Well, we had to fucking check in for one, which fucking parking was stupid. Since we couldn't be there Thursday, it took forever to fucking park. But luckily enough, you gotta watch, because I got my perk pass, so we park handicapping. Fuck you! I don't give if anybody's gonna give me shit. Fuck you! I earned that shit. Anywho,
He's earned his disability.
yeah, that goddamn right, in many ways, facets. No, because they'll sit there and they'll put up a parking lot full, but they're not monitoring them, so people come and go. So we were driving around. I think we did 2 laps around that fucking place, and we're coming back around. And I was like, Bob, let's go try over in the parking garage. So we pull up, and Bob's like, hey man, is that handicap parking spot open? It's like, I don't know, man. So we take a look. He's like, yeah, it is, man. He's like, here, let me move the fucking sign out of the
Yeah.
way. So we
Because
pulled
they'll
in.
put parking lot full right there, but the handicap space is still available. So
Oh,
just
and where
gonna
they
just-
get you? Valet parking. They will fuck you with that shit. So,
$19 a day.
oh yeah, and they'll take like what was it, like 3 parking lots or something like that for valet parking. So yeah,
Yeah.
they totally try to fuck you with that shit. Fucking commie
Well,
bastards.
they can because it's the Hilton, you know.
Oh yes. Well, if it's a fucking Hilton, the fucking AC should fucking work properly.
But I
God
think
damn it.
That's admit
You
though-
just should have broken it so that they had to fix it.
Yeah, then we just have like just a hot room the entire 3 days there. Oh man.
Just
Well,
three
did you guys
musty assholes.
ever complain? Did you actually like call the front desk?
No, we didn't.
Oh,
'cause-
Should've.
then you really need to stop crying.
Well, Dave, you weren't there, and that's what you're for.
Yeah, not to mention I could imagine if our air conditioning broke all there.
I'm sure that if you would have texted me, I'd have been like, "Yeah, just fucking tell
But
the
we
front
we
desk."
did get a
Dave, call from San Antonio and fish these motherfuckers out.
but how to
I
say
didn't pay good fucking money to stay at your ritzy fucking hotel to get like I could go to a fucking rat fucking shit, roach motel and get better fucking AC. So go fuck yourselves.
Of course, you'd also have bed bugs.
yeah. Of course, it's
Hey,
good.
cold AC. Yeah, that might be okay. All you gotta do is just fucking shoot that bitch down with something.
Of course, I have to admit though, we did since I'm a Hilton's honors member, I get free Wi-Fi.
No, yeah, it was shitty as fuck. It was shitty as fuck, man. It's
Yeah.
like for 5 minutes it would work badass, and then
Of course, I guess we should pay the $15 to get the premium Wi-Fi.
oh, yeah. See, that's where they fuck you
Yeah.
too. Fucking high end
Because the
bullshit.
free
my ass.
one, that's for poor people.
Yes.
You know who gets to
tickles my fancy?
You know who uses free Wi-Fi? Poor people.
Yeah, and everybody listening can't see me put my monocle on.
No. And of course, you probably is that the first time we've done this joke on the podcast? The
Yes,
whole
it is.
part?
Yes.
Actually, yeah, it really
Okay.
is. Yeah.
If y'all don't know us, okay, years ago, I got a membership to a cigar club.
Oh, that was badass. Yeah, you won that free year membership. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was basically like a giant goblet, like a giant brandy sniffer, and they put they put a bunch of cigar tabs in there, and depending on how many you guessed, if you got the closest, you would actually win a membership. And I think I got it with 888. And it was actually 868.6.
Yeah, it was something close. Yeah,
Yeah, and
he got his own like locker, his little humidor locker, the whole 9 yards.
And like every month they put a free cigar in there, so you just smoke, and it was like a vintage cigar.
And then we go hobnob with the fat cats back there.
Yeah,
And that was a full year?
yeah, it was a full year. Yeah,
And those guys were cool as shit, man. Oh, the leather couches were so
Yeah, they had-
comfortable.
And you never invited me.
yeah.
You know what? Well, we didn't hang out as much then.
No, we didn't.
That was pre-years.
I took Mike there once, and I think I accidentally bought I wanted the $12 cigar, but I accidentally bought the $20 cigars. And we bought them, we might as well smoke them. And I wanted a Padillo 1932, and I got the next step of the Padilla, which it was a good cigar. You didn't have that cigar taste in your mouth the day afterwards. And we're just there smoking there, and of course old dudes be in there, and they're trying to get away from their wives, and they're like, hey,
Oh, and they tell you too.
oh, they're like, I'm dad. I want to go home. And they're, have you ever had Glenfiddich? And no, we've never had Glenfiddich. And then you're like, oh, this is
Any
delicious.
Glen will do.
Yeah. So
Oh man, it's like scotch, whatever. It's like, oh, would you like to have some of this? And it's usually $high shit.
yeah, and actually that's where not Jerry, Jimmy. That's where
Jimmy,
he introduced
yeah.
us to Sailor Jerry.
Jimmy was the shit. I miss that guy.
Yeah.
He was cool as shit.
Yeah.
He
He
was
was
like the top tobacconist in San Antonio or something,
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, they would actually send them all over to the different, what was it, the cigar manufacturers and stuff like that around the world.
Honduras, and they actually show them rolling them. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
They would send them a couple times a year and stuff to different places.
That was a cool.
It was
place.
pretty cool, man. That guy was cool as shit. Send him to conventions, all kinds of
Yeah.
stuff.
So I told this to a guy at work. His name's Nunez. And Nunez, if you're listening, you son of a bitch, I miss your abuse. And he was like, "Well, what do you talk in your cigar club?" I was like, "Oh, do you talk about the economy or something like that?" Like, yeah, that's right, Nunez. That's what we do. We go around, we're smoking cigars. Like, what makes me laugh? What's that? Poor people. Oh. And that started a joke. I think the first time we started doing that joke, we were floating down the river, and we were like,
Oh, that's right.
yeah. And I think we're bitching at you for not finishing your beer. Like, you know who
Oh
finishes
no! Dave got a little bit of river water there, and he was like,
Because Mike would keep dunking you and get river water in your beer. And you're like, and you just like you
and
throw
he just fucking opened it too. Maybe he took 2 fucking sips, man. It's like,
and
come
you're
on,
like, you're
Dave.
wasting beer. It's like,
Oh, there's more beer.
there's more beer.
Dave, there's a finite amount of fucking beer.
And we're getting down to the
to the dregs.
not the dregs. We're getting out.
Oh yeah.
And come on, finish your beer, Dave. They're not going to let you go walk out because you're not allowed to walk out of the beer.
Yeah, it's an open container at
open
that
container.
point.
So
Oh no, but you can like drink your ass off all the way down the fucking
you
river.
just can't walk out with the beer.
You just can't like be on your feet drinking.
And of course, then Dave's like, you know who finishes the beer? Poor people. And that's been a running joke ever since. You know,
Pretty much, yeah. And then I bought monocles for us, which Scott and Miss. He kind of failed on that one.
Yeah.
He said he was going to get him, but he never did. So I had to pull through.
He's full of lies, sir.
Yes, he is. Anyway, I guess back on topic. I don't even know where the fuck we're at.
All right, so you guys were starting to tell us about Friday.
Oh, yeah. So we checked out of the Best Western.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and of course, like I said, it was actually not too bad. It was $100 a night, which is okay for the Best Western with good air conditioning. It's
It's
fun.
Dallas too. I mean,
And I think
conventions galore.
And John, I think when we locked us out of the room the first time, John went down the hall and he heard people banging. So he should have been just stayed like a fucking creeper. He was like, you check. Of course, granted, like I said, parking was fucking atrocious, and we
No.
had to score the handicap parking, which is awesome.
I mean, we would have taken the hookah like we did. Was it that first year that I
think
went?
it was that
yeah,
first
that was
year.
the first year that I went over at the other hotel. And we're out by the pool smoking the hookah. And,
That was just awesome. And that
Next-
little chick came by, the English chick.
oh man, goddamn cracker! That son of a bitch
bitch.
fucked it up for everybody. Anyways, yeah, no, it's, we're smoking the hookah by the pool and shit, which I would like to take the hookah again, but security came and then they're like, "Hey, what's going on?" And it's like, "Check our shit out. Would you like to take a fucking hit?" And they're like, "Yes, I would like to partake in what
Because
you
people
have."
were calling front desk saying that we're smoking weed out by the pool.
Yeah.
Because, because we're...
Yeah, we're the rebels. Oh,
We're-
fuck the law.
Yeah, we're
Mm.
going to smoke, this tobacco-filled hookah, and, on this... Because, it's A-KON, whatever happens at A-KON stays at A-KON.
They just bust out the opium pipe, start, toking up some opium fucking, was it Victorian era style
Oh,
and
man,
shit?
that'd be
Just,
awesome.
I
Just-
feel capital.
And we have our Asian prostitutes fucking holding our opium pipes, as we...
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And then pilfering through your pockets after you pass out.
Hey,
Of
that's-
course.
Because
of
that's
course.
what happens.
It's part of the
It's-
experience.
Yeah, man. You can't just wake up from opium high and
With money.
with money. No, you gotta. It's
No, that's why you only take $20 with you,
yeah.
man.
That's
Enough to get high.
It's like crossing the border in Mexico. You only take $20 in your ID. That's all you do.
That's it.
Don't bring
That's
anything
fucking
else,
it,
'cause
yeah.
you're
Yeah,
gonna
but what do you do in Mexico if you get pulled over? And you
Alright,
only have your $20.
Hey, you turn out your pockets and be like, "Hey, sorry, buddy, you
Hey,
can't shake me down. I'm
You
broke."
don't get pulled over.
Well, you know what? That's why you don't take your car. If you do, you don't drive very far, and you pay the kid $5 starting off to sit on your, and that motherfucker will sit on your car all fucking night long, and then you promise him another $5 when you come back.
Yeah.
That's what some friends of mine from down the valley told me years ago. But yeah, it's definitely not safe for me to go to Mexico anymore.
Travel tips from the Blunderbuss special.
Yeah. Now, even a friend of mine, she called me up today. She's originally from Mexico, and she just went down there, and she's like, "Oh yeah, go sometime. I still got my house down there, and blah blah blah, whatever." And she's like, "If you want, you can stay down there if you ever go." And it's like, that's not a good idea right now. She's like, "Oh yeah, that's right. You can't go." I've been denied my Mexico privileges.
Yeah.
Because,
Thanks, cartels. Thanks.
Because you're white,
Yes.
Just
I'm
a
white.
tad. Just
you don't look like you have money, though. I mean,
No.
you'd make a very poor kidnapping victim.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's the skin color.
No hablo. No hablo.
Say I'd at least speak Spanish, then I'd get by like, oh, you're Mexican. You're just very fair-skinned Mexican.
No one's going to tell you're Mexican. Your Spanish accent's very weird. So
Yeah, it's Puerto Rican is what it is. It's not Tex-Mex or, border Spanish and shit,
Bora Bora Spanish?
Yeah, Bora Bora. Yeah, no,
Bora Bora
Bora. We're going all the way to Bora Bora. Get us some cheap hookers and have some good time.
We're going to...
Yeah, the
Trip
Bora
to
Bora,
Fantastic.
isn't that a French Polynesian island in the Pacific?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where Bora Bora is.
Well, but I bet you they still got fucking hookers and shit.
Yes, but they wouldn't be Spanish.
You know what? There's a lot of fucking Spanish speakers over in
In the
over in
French
the islands.
colonies.
Yeah,
the Philippines?
yeah.
Yes.
They were in the Philippines and stuff. Spanish, French. They speak all kinds of shit. Anywho,
Like we gotta reel this shit back in.
we
what
got
was
way
the-
the fuck out there.
Yeah, we're all the way in fucking Bora Bora now.
Yeah, the Spanish-speaking portion of Bora Bora. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
it's a small part. It's like the size of this kitchen.
Spanish town.
Yeah.
It's old Spanish town
Yeah.
in Bora Bora.
My thing is, ich bin ein Deutschlander.
And there's some guy. Yo, hablo español.
All right, Bob. So Saturday. What was the highlight of Saturday?
Wow, this is just sounding like a really awesome trip.
So sad.
Yeah, I mean, this is like me thinking, wow, I am glad I didn't go. Or if I'd have gone, I'd have made it much more fun.
It-
trip.
it-
Maybe you would have, because you've been like, come on, guys, come on.
Come on, I spent money on this. I want to get every penny back out of it.
No, now you're confusing me with Lou. I think that's the way Lou would be. I would be like, man, this is boring. Let's get drunk and then try it again.
Oh, we take a full bar with this. It's just an off year. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have that when you go to shit. You just have an off year. I don't know. It's weird.
Just like, I don't know. Just like every time we try to go to somewhere, like the line was around the block.
Oh yeah, man. And that's the thing that killed me is like all these stupid long lines. And you look at the room that these things are going to be going on. There's no way they can fit. Maybe a quarter of these people in there. It's fucking crazy.
Like the thing we wanted to go see, the hentai thing, was like hilarious hentai dubs. Which I'm assuming it was. We had hentai, and then there were people having like MST 3000 like talking over it and talking shit to it.
Yeah.
Either
is
that
funny.
or like somebody like poorly translated this shit like really horribly. And it's like,
my anus.
put it in. Ah.
Tentacles! Is speaking of which, I picked up a kung fu pack from Walmart for $7.50 for kung fu movies from the 1970s.
Oh,
Bam.
fuck yeah.
And
Well, we
they-
got to watch the shit out of
Yeah, I
that.
watched Executioners from the Shaolin. It was like one of the movies. Pai Mei is in there,
Oh, really?
and and Pai Mei's a badass. And
Fuck,
of course,
yeah.
Of course, the only problem with the movie is it's a really long movie. It's like 2 hours something, and it shows like this man, this woman. Like, this guy's like a rebel trying to fight against the Qin dynasty, but they can't because Pai Mei's a badass. And he finds like so in order to like maintain hidden, they pretend they're a troop, like an acrobatic troop, and of course they run into another acrobatic troop where it's like some chick and she knows crane style and he knows tiger style, and they fall in love and they have a kid. But the guys say like, I must train myself to get back at Pai Mei, and of course he goes and he fights Pai Mei, and he's not good enough, so Pai Mei kind of throws him out, and then he has to train for another 10 years, and of course his kid's already grown up and he's learned crane style from his mother because his father won't teach him tiger style or whatever. Then eventually his dad dies because Pai Mei beats the shit out of him because Pai Mei's a badass. He actually does a move where like someone kicks on his balls and he actually holds onto their foot with his balls and drags them and he fucks up their knee and he kills them because Pai Mei's a badass. And of course then the kid has to like learn Tiger from whatever his manuscripts his father's left with. They've been half eaten, so he only learns half of Tiger, so he mixes up with Crane, blah blah blah. He fights Pai Mei, and it gets to the point where he actually blinds Pai Mei. He finds Pai Mei's blind spot, and there's
Through his balls?
yeah, not through his balls, at the top of his head, because that's where his balls are apparently. Pai Mei said he actually moves his weak spot up and down, so I'm saying Those little pom-pom on his head, that's his worst balls. So in the...
It's kind of like an old Nintendo game.
Yeah.
Just a little bar goes back and forth, and you have to hit it at the right time.
And the part that gets me I just watched this movie for 2 hours of fucking kung fu, fucking madness of people beating the shit out of each other. And the way they end the movie, Pai Mei's rolling down the stairs to his temple, and he's like, and then they just have some text. Eventually, Pai Mei's defeated with boxing crane style. Blah, blah, the end.
Oh,
really?
shut the fuck up.
That's
They
how
really
they end
end
the
it
movie.
like
yeah,
that?
they don't have
Aw.
him like where he's just, and he falls and he dies, and then he walks off in the sunset. Like
it has
Gordon.
like the big like spray of blood for like 10 minutes. I always love that.
Yeah, like, because mostly, I think we watched was it 36 Chamber of the Shaolin
Yeah, that was a
and
good one.
Diagram Pole Fighter.
Oh, we watched like 2 with like Jet Li when he was young.
Yeah, Jet Li.
Man, Jet Li don't fuck around,
Yeah,
man.
we
That
saw
guy's badass.
One when he was like 12 years old, and he was still a badass. And then when he was 21, and basically, it just ends up with them walking off in the sunset, and it's
Yeah, kind of.
and, you're cool with that, or ends up at the Shaolin Temple and he's training a bunch of other mooks.
It's pronounced monks.
Monks. Yes,
Yeah, they're
monks.
fucking mook monks.
But yeah, this one was just like, oh, eventually Pai Mei dies. So yeah, so why did I bother watching 2 hours of that just to be told?
Well, I guess if like the fight scenes were good, that's really the reason why I'm watching these kung fu movies in the first place. Because I mean, the acting isn't that great. It's all about the kung fu, man. Because those guys
It's
don't
always
fuck
about the
around.
kung fu.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We've been on this weird like kung fu kick lately. It's just it's
You know
kind
what it
of
was?
one of those things.
We saw that really shitty Kung Fu Gold movie on Netflix.
Oh, my
And that
God.
was just a
Which
tear.
one?
It was called Kung Fu Gold.
It was horrible.
It was like, I want to say 1981.
We only got through maybe like 15 minutes, 20
And-
minutes.
Yeah, and the fight scenes were really long, but I don't know, the guys weren't that very good. Like they started fighting with shovels and started just
Dude bust out a gun.
Yeah.
I
Have
just fucked it up.
Have you seen Once Upon a Time in China?
no, that's also Jet Li, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. It's really good.
Oh, he did a ton of them, man. It's kind of like the old school like Chow Yun Fat movies. Shit, man. What was it? We watched that one that had when he was young. Jackie Chan had Jackie Chan in there when he was like really young.
What, Drunken Master?
No. It was a different one. But yeah, no, there was several Drunken Master ones. Which fuck, he's badass in those.
Which is kind of funny because in the American version they released, at the end of the movie he gets really drunk and he fights those guys and he wins. In the American version, oh no, he's so hungover, ha 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 ha. And then they end the movie. Apparently, in the Chinese version, he drunk himself retarded, and he's permanently disabled because he drank too much of the alcohol and he fucked himself up. So that's like, oh man, that's hardcore.
That's right. What was it? Friday or Saturday? We were trying to check out that Kurosawa Seven Samurai thing or something like that. And we get all the way down there. Oh, this fucking irritated the shit out of me. We get all the way down there. Bob forgot his pass. No big fucking deal. And they turn us away. Like, oh, you have to have your pass. Really? To fucking sit in and fucking watch this? Get the fuck out of here, man.
And of course, like it takes us like 10 minutes to walk down there. I was like, oh shit, man, I forgot my pass. I'm so sorry. Like I felt really bad because
And it's like, that's
that
why you
So-
can't have nice things, Bob.
yeah,
So why didn't you go back and get it?
No, we
we
did.
did.
But then it was just like, fuck, man. It's
only
already
like-
it's going to take forever to get back. Because the elevators wasn't too bad this year, but
No.
still, it kind of takes forever to get, into an elevator, get down, get over there,
By the
then
time we
get
got back
in the
it would've been
elevator, get
halfway
back
over
up.
already, so we kind of fucked. It was.
Yeah.
I kind of fucked it up.
Shit happens. It's all right. Which I was kind of disappointed about missing that one, but I don't know. I mean, there was other shit that we tried to check out. But
Yeah, like,
So you ruined the entire weekend.
Yeah,
for
I
Bob
pretty
fucked
Nate.
it up for her, but
Yeah,
that's why we can't have
fucked
nice
it.
things.
Can't have nice things.
Oh, what was it? We checked out the steampunk social or whatever the fuck it was.
That was disappointing. I
Oh,
was
it was
expecting
fucking lame.
I was expecting just
Hot
like
steampunk chicks and
and
stuff.
you're like, God, people just getting, and no, then of course when we get there, a couple people people were setting up booths. They were in steampunk, but most people they were just dressed up normally, and it was just kind of lackluster.
So how were you guys dressed up?
Well, I mean, there should be pictures up on something. I imagine.
Yes, but for those who have not checked out our Twitter,
Well, I mean, years ago I started wearing my kilt because it's comfortable. But I got some like really good boots that are better on my feet at the Renaissance Fair the other year.
Yeah, and surprisingly, people were really, really receptive to the kilt. Like people I remember the first time I took Nate, and people were like, "Oh, you're wearing a kilt. Let me take a picture with you."
It's like, all right.
and then they lift it up and they're like, "Oh, tiny little balls."
It didn't happen to Nate. It happened to John one year.
It was a dude. It was a fucking dude that hiked up his shit. He's like, "What are you wearing underneath there?" And it's
He's
like
like
socks and shoes. That's what I always say because that's what I'm
and
fucking
so the
wearing.
guy didn't believe him, lifted up his kilt, saw his balls. He's like, "Oh my god, I just saw your balls. What did you expect?" And then
And put down my kilt, goddammit.
So then the A-KON security's like, "Hey, what's going on? I just saw this guy's balls." And of course, the A-KON security immediately thinks that John flashed him. Like, no, he came up and he looked under my kilt. And then of course the guy's like, "That's enough out of you." And the guy,
He got
I guess
ejected.
The offender, the guy that lifted up John's kilt, he got his tag taken away and like.
Oh, he got an eyeful,
Wow.
all right.
Yeah.
I don't know what John's packing, but he got an eyeful.
I don't know why would anybody like want to lift someone's kilt, like
I
especially.
can see a woman, but a dude?
Yeah,
Well, I
no,
don't
like
know.
Okay,
like,
guys.
there's
I
a
know
chance
there's
of
some
seeing
weirdos out there.
A
So
chance
let-
of seeing some dude's dong. I'm sorry. I'm gonna.
Well, let's talk about this for a moment. So, I know that this might surprise you, but there are guys out there that actually like dick.
really?
And they actually enjoy
Really?
seeing dick.
Oh,
I know.
dude.
So-
you're totally blowing my mind, man. Nah.
So, you know.
I don't know. Maybe,
Yeah.
I don't know. I would think gay men would have a little bit more couth and just going around lifting kilts. I'm
Yeah.
gonna assume that.
I mean, it's
granted
not
they dressed all crazy and stuff like that, but I'd say they're probably fairly respectable.
The
people,
gay
so.
anime crowd may be surprised of how wild they like to be.
What's that one, Yuri or Yowie? I never can remember which one.
One of those. It's like
Yeah.
one's boy on boy and one's girl on girl. It's like Yuri Yowie. We can't really tell the difference.
Yeah, you just kind of like, they'll have
Dude,
like
we got-
panels of those, and it's, you kind of sit there and you stop. It's like, which one is it? I don't know. I'm not going to take a chance.
We have to ask: Is this the boy and girl or girl and girl? Oh, it's boy and boy. Never mind. Sorry, that's cool.
Deuces.
Yeah, sorry. Laters.
So I understand that you guys went to a podcast panel.
Yeah, we went to the How to Podcast panel.
Clearly, we all need the lessons because we're pretty bad at this.
It's a work in progress, It's, yeah, we're just fucking bad. I don't know. I'm trying
Well, no,
to dress
like,
it
honestly,
up. I'm
from-
trying to fucking dress
From
it
going to that panel, we're kind of far ahead of the curve. It's
Well,
just, not
equipment-wise,
Yeah,
at least.
equipment-wise, of course. The 10 people that actually do listen to the podcast, thank you very much. We appreciate every single one of you. I guess there's enough people to name off, but we don't know your names.
Yeah,
we don't know.
Not yet. Anyway,
Hopefully you enjoy it.
I know that
Eh.
there are people that have said that they have listened to it, but statistically it is impossible. So
You know what?
we know who you are.
I think I fucked it up with the zombie one. I think I might have weirded too many people
The zombie one actually has. So so I was telling the boys here. So I was kind of keeping
boys.
track of the YouTube count. So we had 55 views for our zombie podcast. We've got 25 views for the Netflix episode, and the Mantastic Voyage had a whopping 10.
Well, like I said, I think I kind of fucked it up with my weirdness.
well, honestly, zombies, very popular. People are looking for stuff.
no,
zombies.
that's true. That's true. Well,
Netflix, people like Netflix. Fucking manscaping, I don't think it's that big of a...
you know
Well,
what?
like
God
someone's-
damn it, that was one of the funniest ones, actually.
Yeah.
That was actually really, when you listen to that one, it is by far the most entertaining out of them because at least the beginning part with the whole man purse thing was
yeah.
actually
Yeah,
quite a
rehashing
funny
that.
conversation.
I mean,
Speaking
I
of which-
tried to put out as much good information as I could, and what sucks is like afterwards, I think of all the stuff that other good information that I didn't say. So, but no, it was fun. All these things are fucking fun to do.
And
at
honestly, I
least.
think we should probably re-release that man purse one again. Like, at least on the...
Oh man, it's
On the best of.
yeah.
either that or bring old Busty Dusty back in.
Oh, Busty
and
Dusty.
rehash it,
Yeah.
and then just shut him down. No.
Because we're prepared now. We know what he's going to say now.
Yeah.
So.
Well, no, who knows? He might go a different direction, man.
Yeah, you never
just
know. Yeah.
after time to kind of stew
school
on it.
is over, so we should probably get him before school starts back up.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, unless we picked up a summer class, or I don't think he's doing a Main
No, I
Master.
don't think so.
But
All right, so back on topic, guys.
Yeah.
So how was...
we have a topic.
Yeah, so how was this panel?
It was interesting. I mean, I asked informative questions. Like the guys were like, "Oh man, that's really good question and stuff," or I had like several questions. Within trying to speak, but there was this one fucking dude sitting in front of us, this weirdo guy, and he would sit there and raise his hand And then he would leave it up there the entire time they're talking, and then he'd wave it around like a jerk off, and I just kind of want to lean forward and be like, and just tell him, I think they fucking see you. Calm it the fuck down. I'm starting to get fucking weirded out here. It's like, it's gonna get ugly.
You know, I would have encouraged you to do that if I was there.
No, I know. And we drank a little bit. You know what I think is what kind of fucked up our drinking is when we stopped by that steampunk social. And we cruised in, we were drinking. I still had, like, you know, booze in my stein. And I'm sitting there fucking drinking.
And this weird old lady comes up to you and she's like, is that coffee?
No.
You know, alcohol. Like, what's in there?
Mixed drink?
You know, drinks aren't allowed in there. They're not allowed in the social blah, 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 blah.
So I kind of got a little testy. I was like, we're in the fucking hotel. You can drink in the hotel. There's a fucking bar, like, right there. I can drink anywhere I want here.
There's a sign.
Well, you know what? I'm finishing it right now. And then I was like, kind of stood there.
Nate,
this is lame. Fuck.
let's get out of here, Nate. This is kind of...
Really?
Yeah.
And they were doing like a steampunk ball after that or some bullshit like that. And it's like, no drinking. Get the fuck out of here. It's supposed to be like music and a fuck you. Fuck you, you dumb old bitch.
Know, John did bring a good point. Maybe the reason why we were so tired because we weren't jacked up on monsters all whole halftime.
Yeah, usually we get fucked up. You know what? We didn't have any sea monsters, man. Actually, no, we're no, I didn't drink any sea monsters. I was drinking Monster though, but
so
I guess not enough.
For those at home that don't know how to make a sea monster,
it's basically manzanita soda, apple soda.
No, a sea monster. That's
sea monster.
Half and half.
Yeah, manzanita.
That's a fruity Cortez.
No, mixed with the monster.
No, it's Sailor Jerry mixed with Monster.
Oh, that's right. I don't know why I went manzanita. You know,
manzanita is a Sailor
Cortez.
Cortez.
Yeah.
No, it's a fruity Cortez.
Yes.
Yeah,
fruity
Sailor
Cortez.
Jerry. Anyways. But, yeah, no, it's
or
just
killer,
all fucked
you know,
up.
we didn't even have a Killer Bee this year. Shit.
Oh, you know what? We didn't.
No.
But,
and a Killer Bee is?
That's American Honey with Sea Monster. Like, if you've been wondering why we use so much Sea Monster, because usually we bring them because on a road trip because we're tired.
Yeah,
so.
we had a full fucking case, too, man. Like a big-ass case.
And usually we'll bring it because, honestly, we're kind of tired, so we'll be stepping on those pretty much all weekend. And, of course, you know, using them as drinks. The only problem is you want to start off at the night with one.
You want to rotate. You want to rotate your drinks.
But you do not want to finish the night with them because there's no way you're going to...
You can't have too many of them throughout the night.
Because then all that monster just accumulates in your system, and then you're just jacked the fuck up. As I did when I invented the Killer Bee, which is like it's American Honey and Sea Monster. I drank like a fourth of a bottle. Not a fourth. 3/4. I'm sorry. I'm using my...
Yeah, don't be generous, Bob.
Yeah, don't
drink like 3/4 of that fucking bottle.
Yeah, there was just a little bit of that bottle left, and I didn't realize how much I drank.
That was like Thursday night or some shit like that.
That was Thursday night, and I was flying high because it's super sweet and it's it's a lot of caffeine, so you're just like, ah!
Yeah, that was when he first invented it, and it's like Bob's sitting there laughing his ass off, and it's like, what the fuck? And I look at him, and he's, as I like to refer to Bob as Cherry Tomato Bob, because he's so fucking drunk that his face is cherry tomato red because he's laughing and acting like such a tard. But it's great. It's great. He's the life of the party when he's like that. And I was like, Bob, how much did you have? I just had a little bit. He points over the bottle. Little bit? God damn it, Bob! It was like 3/4 of that bottle. I guess I drink that. I don't know.
Because like, that's Bob's thing. You ask Bob a question. He's like, I don't know.
That's kind of my backup when I just play a fool, and no one's gonna hate a fool.
You know, it's Bob cutting loose, man. Yeah, it's all right. It's good
and,
time.
Of course, then so I'm trying to pass out, and you can't because you're drunk, but you're still full of monster. So you're just in your bed, shivering, praying for death, just like, oh god, why can't I go to sleep? And you're trying to like
you got the goddamn jitters and
shit. You got the goddamn jitters.
Just fucking wired up. Yeah, so we didn't have any of that, which kind of. I mean, we like I said, you know, we got fucked up Friday night, you know, because man, I was just drinking that.
Yeah, we got a little tipsy, but we didn't get fucked.
No, we didn't get trashed, but oh well, what the hell's that vodka we ended up picking up? It's made in Austin.
We just
Tito's handmade vodka.
No, Deep Eddy Lemonade.
Yeah, Deep Eddy Lemonade. Oh, man.
The official drink of the Blunderbuss podcast.
Mixed with...
Hint, wink, wink, squirt. Of course, granted, we
Squirt Lemonade is good, too. Well, you made an Arnold Palmer out of it, didn't you?
Yeah.
That one time?
Well, no, for the last podcast, we were making Arnold Palmer.
Have we tried it in Manzanilla?
No? I didn't think of the apple and the...
Apple and lemon doesn't sound like a very...
I don't know. Yeah, throw a little mint in there, maybe call like a weirdo mint julep or something. I don't fucking know, man. Fucking, you know.
Weirdo mint julep.
A retardo mint julep.
It's where a mint julep, which just went all kinds of wrong.
So, anyways, I want to hear more about this advice on podcasting because clearly we needed it.
I think it was called. What was those dudes? I think it was called the Band Podcast or the Bandcast.
I can't remember. I can't remember what they called their own stuff, but no, they actually had really good information. The problem is okay. We get off topic doing this. That was brutal. Like somebody would ask a question, and like the one guy was like really into like obscure movies, comics, all kinds of which is no big fucking deal. But then it would turn into like 20 fucking minutes of that guy just talking about this kind of shit, and it's just like, hey.
Podcast.
I've got like real questions. I need like real information here, and I've tried to steer it back when I could. Of course, you had like weirdo in front of me waving his hand like a jerk off all fucking night long, and then like someone else would answer a question. I wasn't all trying to like butt in front of people. I didn't want to be rude and stuff. So I'd kind of raise my hand where I could, but and then they would get on that weirdo shit. And then someone else would ask a question about that, and they would just keep that one guy going. It's like, oh, God damn it! The fuck! So it got a little frustrating. It was kind of testing my patience.
Yeah.
Tell me
testing my medication.
Tell me how you really feel.
Just motherfucking countdown, these fucking sons of bitches.
What, when you get mad
Yeah, start shaking that one arm.
Yeah. I don't know if you're having stroke or just phantom jerks.
I don't know, man. It's I think it's just like weird like shit that I've developed over the years. But no, they had some pretty good advice.
What kind of equipment were they using?
They were using
what they said when they first started out, it's like, oh, it's okay. You don't have to use the top of the line stuff. We've used
Rock Band
microphones, USB microphones. It's like, wow, I guess we're just fucking just assholes.
Yeah,
like
we thought we'd be good at this because we invested money in this.
Because like we're not using Rock Band, we're kind of using somewhat
actually good stuff.
Good stuff. Apparently, we're just have shit content. That's what we just.
The production value. The production value is there. The crew and the talent is very much lacking.
Yeah. It's a learning process, but it's gonna take a long time.
And people like listening.
There's no learning curve.
People are like, "Where's James? James was awesome." And James is awesome. James is at work right now, so
James is lame.
For those who are confused, James will be in our later podcasts. They haven't listened to James just yet.
Oh, they haven't?
No.
Oh, well, you know what? This is not going to be released till afterwards.
No,
right?
this is going to be... No, we're going to release this now, this week, because A-KON was last week.
We don't do these things in chronological.
Oh, shit. Okay, then I just confused everybody.
You know what, Dave? Dig out those fucking eye boogers, because they're just, like, annoying the crap out of me.
Yeah, Dog Belly Dave, wipe them off of your face.
His head feels like a dog's belly.
And this is why we have 10 listeners. He couldn't write a note.
It's all Bob.
He couldn't write a note. He couldn't, mute for a second. No. This is what I have to work with.
I'm trying to come back.
He's got the giggles. Talk about cherry tomato Nate.
Oh man,
look at those cheeks, man. Your cheeks are like that little plate.
Rosy.
Actually, no, they look like your glass there. That little pink glass that you have. That's the color you are right now.
You know what? It was funny, and I still haven't drinking enough yet.
No. I was petting Dave's head and said it felt like a dog's belly. Called him Dog Belly Dave.
So to explain, we do have a special guest in our upcoming podcast.
The Jim Jam.
Jim Jam.
The
Jim James.
And I'm sorry, I was assuming that this was just going to be, placed behind those.
Well, we try to be, we want to be somewhat relevant and release this within, a week of the actual A-KON,
okay.
Not 8 weeks from now.
The week of or the week after? Yeah, no, this is probably like 2 weeks after so far.
Thanks for, most people don't know what the A-KON is.
You know what? Who gives a shit? Fuck it, it's like, I thought we were going to do it like that Sunday or Monday, but
yeah.
We were tired, dude. We were... Like, someone said, I was like...
we would have had to get hopped up on fucking Seamless.
like, and I was talking at work. I was talking about, it wasn't as great this year. And people were like, was it not this great, or were you just not this great? I was like, oh man, maybe we're just getting old. Maybe we gotta skip, or maybe.
Of course, we're getting old, but fuck it.
Well,
and then
we're gonna revisit this because we're gonna go to the Comic-Con in San Antonio, Alamo City Comic-Con, September 11th, 12th, and 13th at the Henry B. Convention Center. So we actually have a room downtown, even though we live in San Antonio, because we're going to party this shit up.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to do it big.
We're going to get...
Why drive home?
And we're going to be going...
Yeah, because I think last time we actually tried to drive there, and then there's those just a line of assholes. Like, I think the first time we would try to go, we didn't go because the line was too long.
Yeah.
So we end up going to the...
it was wrapped around the fucking block.
Oh, yeah.
Stupid.
So we end up going to the San Antonio Museum of Art, because they had that samurai exhibit where they had all the samurai armor.
That was fucking
that was awesome. And if you've never seen samurai armor, they are tiny. They're like
itty bitty little people.
Because you think like you see like armor knight and knight's armor is like
big honking bastard.
So what you're saying is, I could wear it.
Oh, you could definitely wear it. It was, if anything, maybe you might be a little too big for it, James.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, James.
Wow.
Dave,
Don't
sorry.
disrespect James like that.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Have some respect.
James doesn't look like a troll.
And thank you, James, for the sofa.
Your
by the
face
way.
looks like a troll.
I got your troll right here, right?
I've got your angry troll. Don't make me bring it out.
We'll come up from under the bridge and eat your goat. What?
We all know who the troll really is.
Yeah, we can't go there.
Yeah. Gotta pull
Moving
back.
on.
Yeah,
Moving on.
But anyway,
Yeah, that's a hard one to fucking move on.
so and we said no inside jokes, you
Yeah.
son of a bitch. Anyway, we went to the armor, and they're for people like 5'2". Granted, this was when was the
Feudal
armor?
Japan.
Feudal Japan.
No,
So-
dude, man, and, like some of this stuff, man, they were still like suited up, even like World War One, like pre-World War One and stuff. There were still samurai around and stuff.
Well, no. So
No, I'm thinking like the feudal era, at least the Edo period was still at least.
the 1100s.
No,
hell
we're
no.
talking about 18 Victorian era.
17, 1800, something like that.
1850. Like think about the Last Samurai.
You know what? Yeah,
you know,
Victorian era, I think. Yeah, you're
that
right.
was what in like 18. That was after
It
the
was
war.
post-
Yeah, that was
Civil War.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Civil War. So yeah, I think. I think the Edo period ran into that.
Yeah.
It was before the Civil War. I think.
And if you really think about it, the Victorian era, the Old West, and the Edo period, they were all around the same time. If you actually wrap your brain
Yeah.
around that, which it's still kind of it's like wow, like so basically you can't have a samurai going around fighting gunfighters as the Victorian woman faints because she's getting
fucking Zatachi, man.
Yeah,
He
Zatachi.
kicked everybody's ass,
Yeah.
man. He didn't give a shit. He got a cannon, man. Cut that ball in half. He's fucking blind. He's
The
badass.
Sadoichi.
But no, I mean, you got to figure like over in Europe and shit. People had a heartier diet. A lot more meat, bigger, stronger.
Well, no,
faster.
they were still the same size. Like Napoleon himself was like 5'6".
No, yeah. He was
5'6".
5'6".
Yeah, he was 5'6".
Really?
Yeah.
I thought he was shorter than that.
No. He was actually 5'6". It's just kind of British propaganda that he was short, and of course
He
compared
was like 5'2" to 5'4".
no, he was 5'6".
Huh.
Compared to like his guards, which they were all 6 foot. It made him look small. So,
Mm.
yeah.
It's kind of like North Korea on the DMZ. They put the biggest people in the fucking call it a nation.
Yeah.
The cesspool that they live in on the fucking DMZ,
All
so
right,
they look really badass.
So Bob is correct.
Yeah.
Napoleon was 5'6".
Yeah.
So
It's kind of like when cause when you watch Top Gear and they make fun of Richard Hammond for being short and like he's short, he's got to be like tiny, and he's actually my height, he's 5'7". And turns out that James May is 5'11", and Jeremy Clarkson is like 6'2". Those are giant motherfuckers. So like, yeah, they can't be. Now I'm like I feel bad because like
Hamster.
The Hammond, he's just he's normal size compared to those.
It's not
fucking
normal to me,
monsters.
man. It's like, well, shit, this is San Antonio. 5'10", 5'11". Yeah, I'm kind of tall.
And like 5'8". That 5'8's the
But
goddamn high pocket.
where the hell were we going? We're really all over the place.
Yeah,
on this
okay.
one.
San Antonio Art.
Yeah.
Comic-Con,
So we're
September
gonna-
11th, 12th, and 13th.
Are we gonna hit San Japan this year or no?
Why not? Sure, why not?
Fuck it,
Fuck it. We might as well go. We could just probably go that one day.
No.
Get
we take the quiche.
Yeah, we could take Keisha.
Oh yeah.
She's swinging single now, so we can take Kishin
yeah,
out, so,
that's right. Yeah.
Of course, I think if we are going to go, I'm going to go in the kilt and the vest instead of like my pirate usually gear because that shit's hot in September.
Dude, people talk shit about my fucking kilt. Fuck them. Fuck anybody talk shit about a kilt. It's comfortable.
Yeah, because honestly, like when I'm in the kilt, like I got the shirt and the jacket and the vest. Up here is really hot. You know the nether regions, nice and cool. You know.
Oh man,
there.
you get that breeze coming by. Or you just take a little wide
Woo-wee.
stance. Oh, dude, barbecuing in Texas fucking summer, hotter than shit. But do it in a kilt. Bam, man, that breeze comes by when you're slaving in front of that grill.
Bird.
Just oh, it's
I would
fucking
think
great.
you'd be roasting chestnuts that
No,
way.
hell no, man.
No, if you were, of course, don't be like Nate. He walked over the grate. He thought it was a sucking grate and compared to a blowing grate, and he ended up doing a Marilyn Monroe downtown. I was like, ooh, it just isn't.
Well, with the Sporran, I don't have to put my hands over my crotch and shit.
Yeah, but we got an eye full of butt cheek. That's what we got.
It helps to rein in my boner.
Of course, I got to get a new kilt pin because.
Oh, that's right. You lost yours, didn't you? Yeah.
Stupid kilt pin.
Man, that's fucking comfortable shit. So yeah, I guess we'll fucking wear
Yeah,
the
mountain,
wear the
like,
get up.
Are you gonna wear? Are you guys gonna wear it for the Comic-Con? Are you gonna go
Why not?
weirdly,
Sure.
weirdly
You know,
dressed?
Why
yeah,
not?
we can. Yeah, shit.
We're gonna wear the fez thing, my brothel inspector gonna badge, you know, because gotta keep them hussies in line, you know.
I fucking knew you'd like that. From Tombstone, Arizona.
But apparently apparently the brothel inspector, he was making sure that you'd go in the brothel and the whiskey wasn't watered down. So yeah,
Oh, is that what he was
that's
doing?
probably what it was.
Yeah.
Make sure that you know the.
Well, I figured he was testing out the merchandise. Make sure it wasn't bunk.
No, yeah, he's going up to the girls, checking their teeth, make sure they're not, make
be
sure
like-
their eyes are clear.
Everybody, like, sweetheart, you got to retire, man. You got too much roast beef curtains going
Yeah,
on
like-
here, man.
Raising the curtain to make sure that it's not a surprise penis.
No.
It's like you just need to dust the fucking floors.
I'm sorry, baby, you're grade D, and put a big old like a D stamp right in the ass.
Just all, you know, kind of like.
But then be like, well, upstairs you're kind of fine. So here's a double D stamp.
just rocking the Dagoth mouth and shit from Conan. It's got teeth and everything.
Tear out the horn.
The horn is his life. His power.
Goddamn pussy face.
What
monster.
is this?
Conan, fucking Conan.
Conan,
Are you kidding me?
The not the first one, the second one. The one with
the Conqueror or the Destroyer. I always mix them up.
I think it was Destroyer, but that's the one with
Grace Jones.
Ed Grace Jones has
Oh.
has Olivia Diabio when she was like 16, where she, well, I wouldn't say she was like in her 20s and she was fine.
Yeah.
Which I always thought was funny that they have Wilt Chamberlain there to protect her virginity, which that was ironic as fuck. Like, might as well just have a fox guard the hen house because fucking Wilt Chamberlain's gonna tear that shit.
Yeah, she's fucking tiny. There's no saying no. What's funny is watching him ride a horse and swing his sword, because the sword is like full length, but it looks like a fucking, just like a fucking knife. It just
Because it's Wilt goddamn Chamberlain.
Oh yeah,
you know?
and then he's on top of the horse, and it's like, dude, you need something bigger, man. To ride an ox. This shit looks ridiculous.
Like they have because I think I saw a picture. It was like Wilt Chamberlain, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and Andre the Giant. Of course, Andre the Giant's like giant. Wilt Chamberlain isn't as tall as Andre the Giant, but just a little shorter. Just maybe.
Shit, was it like
smidgen.
Andre the Giant was like, he's almost like 7 feet tall, I think,
Yeah,
right?
he's a big motherfucker.
Yeah.
And of course, then Arnold Schwarzenegger was Schwarzenegger.
Schwarzenegger.
He's not terribly tall, from what I understood.
No.
He's also like normal height. I think he's.
Kind of like 5'8".
Will
Probably.
Chamberlain is the taller one.
Is he?
Yeah.
Well, of course he's.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, see
Oh, yeah,
that,
the
there,
picture there?
You know, I guess put down the Twagra.
Yeah. And the twata.
Oh, wow, they're
Schwarze-
actually like picking up Schwarzenegger, and he's still shorter.
Yeah.
I mean, clearly Andre the Giant was the biggest of them. Just
Oh, he's
by
fucking,
bulk.
he was a Hulk, man.
Yeah, but Chamberlain was.
I'm a
taller.
Hulk.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
But yeah, but if you ever see that
They're
picture,
going to freeze me until they can fix my pee-pee cancer.
but yeah, I guess
couldn't help
if
it.
you want to twat that James, I guess not James, Dave.
Wow,
I'm
twice.
sorry, twice.
Damn, twice, man.
Ah, sorry.
God damn.
You gotta drink-
that's
you gotta
enough,
drink more, Bob.
That's enough Russian lemonades for you.
No, he needs to drink more. needs to drink it out of himself. But where the fuck were we going with this conversation?
How we're gonna go to Comic-Con and have a fucking blast.
Oh yeah, we're gonna,
Oh, yeah.
and we'll bring some more of that.
Oh yeah, well we got a room, so yeah, we'll take a fucking bar.
Yeah, Deep Eddy lemonade.
Do they have any
Made
like
in Austin.
adult like
No.
kind of things going on at
Well,
night?
no. Do you remember the first time we went? They had a hentai fest, but it was the Yaoi
that was
Yori,
San
whatever.
Japan.
Yeah, that was San Japan.
No,
No,
we're talking about Comic-Con.
Oh,
Alamo
shit.
City. So,
I
one thing that
Oh
they
yeah, you said that one thing's going on down there.
there's gonna
At
be
the
Rave
Corova.
of Thrones.
Yeah.
Rave of Thrones with Hodor. He's
Hodor.
gonna be the DJ.
Like from what I understand, he actually mixes Game of Thronesisms into his party. So it's like,
What does that sound like?
Hodor, then no gold, no gold, more, no gold, no gold. I can't sweet dance, but that's what's involved.
So there's that.
That's so horrible.
Last year they had a speed dating thing, and
You know what? They had that at the A-KON, and apparently they had to shut it down because there's too many guys.
Not
Two
enough
girls.
Fucking
chicks.
sausage, and of course the girls. Apparently, there's a lot of lesbians, and apparently they just didn't want to get with the nerdy dude. So,
No.
which is understandable because if I was a hot,
Yeah. Well,
A-KON shit.
what was it? A friend of ours, she wanted to go, and we weren't going to go. She was going with a couple friends of ours, and we weren't going to go. But what was it? John was kind of liquored up. He's like, "Fuck it, let's go!"
and then he was going with a purpose. He was just
Oh, yeah.
marching on,
And we
pushing
were-
people out of the way.
just, but yeah, we're kind of fucked up, and he kind of convinced us to go. And it's like, fuck it.
Yeah, he didn't convince us. He's like, "Let's go," and we were like, "Yeah," because we were
It's like,
we
yeah.
were kind of fucked up that year.
Which,
So-
yeah, I'm gonna be sitting there with my gray striped beard and gray
so James
talking to these young girls.
James
God,
said
it's
he'll
horrible.
do the speed dating if we do it with him,
That's fine.
which I think would be hilarious.
No, dude, we got to get shit faced.
Oh man, we're
And be like,
wrecked.
sweetheart, just bear with me. I'm shit faced right now.
Hey! You do not look lubricated. You with a little nip? No. All right, we don't. Come on, we don't got 30 seconds. Come on, let's go. Let's go.
It's like, if you like, we got a party going on, back at the hotel. We got a full bar. We got a
So
full
what
fucking
happens?
Bar.
What happens if we have to bring one of the girls back to the room? Bob. Bob, what happens with that?
No, I think. Can we actually hear it?
Yeah,
A little bit.
Is that
Yeah,
my phone?
it's called.
I haven't heard the.
It's
You know
called.
what-
Oh,
It's
no,
called-
it's
called Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it's not fast.
Well, honestly, it's hey baby, can we go to your room? That's
That's what's gonna happen.
It's-
You don't want to bring her back to the room. Bob?
no, because you know what? It's because it's awkward. Sure, it's funny for everybody else trying to, lay pipe, but for you, you're trying to concentrate, doing ninja symbols, and
Especially when she tells you, "Don't be a little bitch."
yeah, she not to be bitch, and then she wouldn't stop. no, baby, no, your friends are awake. We better not. Quit being a little bitch, Okay.
What is this? Who's humping on me? Who's that? What is this?
Shut the fuck up.
But of course, that's another story because I'm still not liquored up to tell that story. It's still anyway. We gotta start wrapping stuff up. So we can talk shit after we start wrapping up. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening with us an hour. Come like us, subscribe us. Listen next week. This is for me, Bob.
Nate.
David.
Thank you very much, and have a good evening.
Man, we got way off topic on that one. It was funny though, but fuck it,
See,
man.
but do you like how I brought it back at the end? I was like, "Oh, we're gonna talk about it real quick."
Oh, you're such a son of a bitch, Dave.
That story's gonna come out.
I knew you were gonna try to force him. I knew you were gonna try to force him
It's
to
gotta
do
be a
it.
saga where they're listening to all. You have to listen to all the episodes. They'll have to spice it up.